Hello and welcome back to my new video. My name is Jantina and this is where I share my cross stitch. And it's been a while. I was hoping to get back earlier, but I got a massive flu for like 3 weeks. Ugh. And we officially entered fall and I don't know how that happened. I have a live update at the end, but first, unplanned, I want to show you my stitching. I have, I think, 45 minutes before I have to go and pick up my kids. Today was totally planned for different stuff, but yeah, I'm really happy I took the time to film. So let's dive right in. I will put in all the information on the screen somewhere because names are hard. And if you have any questions, most of the information about my stitching is always in the description box, and if you have questions, please ask and I will answer them. So I have two FFOs today. I have two new starts, a lot of stitching, and yeah. First, a simple FFO. There are pins in, but it's this pin cushion. There it is. I showed this last time. It was a pattern for the Handwerk boutique, and that's the LNS here in the Netherlands. And they put this out for 15 years, being in business in collaboration with ink circles. And yeah, I put some pins in. These are the pins I use for sewing. So I backed it with, oh, I didn't do a really good job. Let's show you this side. I backed it with just a dark green fabric. So yeah, the light is really going in and out today because the weather in the Netherlands is always unpredictable. So it was kind of overcast when I decided to film, and now the sun is out and oh well. So I filled this with normal fiber fill, but it's quite sturdy and I really like it. So then part of this you have seen before. I was working on magnets for butterflies, and I don't know the company name because it's in Russian or a language I can't read. But I did show two of them before. This is one of them. This one I showed before. This one I did show, but it wasn't fully finished, and it is now. And the last one, my favorite, is this beauty. And it's also fully finished. And this was a kit. I bought it at Iris Borduurt, and I will link her shop down below for the Dutchies or anyone who is willing to order from the Netherlands. And they're on my fridge and I really like them. They're so cute. So yeah. And everything was in the kit. So the felt, the magnets, more than enough floss. I think I can do them again. Well, maybe. And the backstitch, it was really easy. It's on plastic canvas and yeah, they're so cute and vibrant, and maybe I will put them away for now and put them up again in spring. Then, what will I show first? I think these two. I've been making some project bags and I was planning on making a lot more of them, but I ran into some issues. I ran out of vinyl, so I had to get some new one, and I had to go to 3 shops because it wasn't, they couldn't order it. So I finally found something, and I have a huge roll standing in the corner over there. So vinyl isn't a problem anymore. But what I used for backing, I was almost running out. So I tried something else, but it's too fluffy. I don't know. But let me show you the two I did finish. This is the first one. And I really, really like this one. Let me get in closer. It's showing a blue, but it's really dark purple. And it has bees and lavender. And it's really purple. It's not blue. And it has gold specks, and oh, it's so pretty. I chose a gold zipper for the bees and the gold spots, and I really like it. And then I also made this one. The ribbon is a bit loose. And it's a dark green with flowers and a greenish inside. So I really like this one as well. But because the backing is fluffy, I got some creases, and this one is really bad. As you can see, I don't like it. And this one, it only has one little crease, and yeah, this one is fine. But this, yeah, I will just keep it for myself, and it's okay. I have, I think, 7 more project bags on the go. Most of them have the zipper and vinyl ready, but I have to make some decisions for what I use for the backing, and we will see. I also made 2 bigger project bags, and one of them I have here. It's this one, and I really love it. The inside is dark green, and this is the fabric. I really love it. This is actually an upholstery fabric or curtain fabric, but for autumn, yeah, I really like this one. And the size is perfect for me. So it fits more than an A4 paper, and for larger projects, it's okay. This is a really big HAED. It's one of my new starts. And before I will show you this one, I will put in a picture because I made another project bag in this size, and I gifted it to Jemima, the rocking stitcher, and it's this one. I found this fabric a while back, and I know she likes hummingbirds and purple and all these colors, and I had a perfect color for the inside. So I made it for her, and she showed it on her last Flosstube video. I'm wondering when it was. Yesterday or the day before she uploaded it, and I will link it down below. So she shows it over there. And in here is my first new start. It's Spirits of Autumn by Ciro Marcetti. And this is a project a lot of us started. The Stitchketeers, we all started it. So Debbie, Lydia, Alice, hi Alice, Jemima, and myself. And I think a lot of others are joining us. And we started it on, well, we were supposed to start it on the first day of autumn, but we did it one day later with our Stitchy Zoom. I cropped mine a little bit. And with a little bit, it turned out like 12%. And it's, I think, 20 stitches on the right, 25 on the left, and 10 on the top, something like that. It's not a lot, but it may, how do I say this? Jemima put it like cheating, and it kind of felt that to me too. And how did she put it? Like starting a book at page 35 instead of at the beginning. And the thing I don't like about cropping is my percentage is off. I don't know how much percent I stitched, but I will get over it. And cropping off over 10% will make it more likely I can finish it one day and hang it in my house. So let me put in a picture finally of what this will look like. It's Spirit of Autumn by Ciro Marcetti, and I love foxes. I really do. So we use the hashtag all the foxes sell, and I have a meager start. So yeah, I started in the top left, and there's not a lot to see yet. I think the lighting is the best over here. As you can see, I'm missing some colors. When I kitted this up from my master set, I was only missing 8 colors. And I was like, well, 8 colors. I will order it whenever, in a few months. And 3 of them were in the top section. So I will go and order the flosses. But for now it's just browns and greens. And I don't know if it's showing up. Wait, let me put on my ring light. Maybe that will change a little. Okay. So I will order the flosses I'm missing and will stitch on this again because it's beautiful. Then I had another new start. And this one is kind of a mismatch. Whoa, this the sun is doing weird stuff today. So so the sun really came out, and this next project is also a new start, and I hope it will show up because I don't have a way to block out the sun. So fingers crossed. For this one I used 2 patterns. It's from a magazine and it's called Mer Animals, like mermaids but then animals, and it's supposed to be cards for sending to someone, but I will make it into an alphabet sampler for my daughter. I dyed my own fabric. It's kind of blowing out. It's a little bit more blue than is showing up right now. Well, you get it. It's a 20 count aida, and I made a small start. And with a small start, I mean, it's small. So that's small. I am doubting if it is too small. This is the head of the mercat, and there will be a dog, a bunny and a bear, and there was also seahorses and some plants. Last year or the year before I did an alphabet for my son. He really likes dinosaurs, so I made him one with dinosaurs. I will bring it up next time and show it. So my daughter is a whole other type. She is girly and this is something she might like, but I'm wondering if it won't be too small. But it is cute. And it was supposed to be backstitched with 3799, but it was too thick. So I took some black sewing thread to backstitch, and it looks nice, but it is so tiny. And I found an alphabet that will fit with it, so we will see how it will turn out. Then let's see, I have everything out of the project bags, so yeah, Oh, these are the colors for the mer animals. So it's all soft, bright, cutesy colors. Next up, my travel projects. I didn't do a lot on this. This is The Simple Things by Emma Congdon. She is also known under the name Stitchrovia, but this was from a magazine and it said Emma Congdon. So this is how far I am at the moment. And I didn't do a lot, but I think I did a few of the fence poles, this bird, and the tree. So it's not a lot, but I like it. It's really easy to take with me because it's only one color. I have the pattern on my phone. So yeah. And I really scrunch it up. Maybe I will iron it next time. Maybe. Then I have two patterns that go together, and they are going to be birth samplers for my kids. These are boy and a girl version, and I worked on both of them for one day, and I have no idea. This is the boy one, and I took the blue up and worked over here. I also filled in some of the stars, but it was just one short stitchy day. Ooh, I'm really shaky today. So that's the boy one. And I have these for a while now and they don't get a lot of love. So I hope to stitch on them, well, every month for a bit. This is the girl one, and the tree, I worked a little bit on it, a little bit of the blue, and it's weird because both of them I worked on the same amount of time, and the boy one has a lot less stitching than the girl one. But oh, it's supposed to go that way? I don't know. I started in the middle, and with this one I'm working this way, or first to the top, but I hit leaves right away and I can see something, so then the stitching goes faster. For this one, the tree is on the other side, so I'm working over here, and how the colors are flowing, it isn't really nice, and there isn't a lot to see yet, so it's slowing me down. But I know when this part will be finished, and also on the other one, and it is flipped, and I will work on this tree over here, and on the background for the other one it will be the other way around. So I give them the even amount of time and even amount of days, so they should be done around the same time. Then let's start with this one. It's a fun one. It's in a bag. Let me grab the cover picture. So here it is. This is Foxy Fall from Faraway Design, and it's a fox made out of leaves. And this was a gift from a friend, and I started it last year, and for one reason or another I couldn't put my teeth in it. So I only did a little bit, and then I put it away and was planning to stitch more on it. So I stitched on this for one more day, and I did a lot. The last time I only had these two leaves done and everything here, and now the rest is finished. This is stitched on Warm Sienna by Color and Cotton, I think. And it's with the Cold for Weeks. And it's so pretty. I love the colors. It's so pretty. And this time it's stitched up so quick. I don't know what it is. So I will move my way up to the tail of the fox. Now this flower is this one. So it will be big. But so beautiful. And my fabric is more than big enough to fit the entire piece. So you will probably see this one again next time. So pretty. Then the next one. They're all folded up, so I have no idea what it is. This one I know. This is my project I started on my summer break, and I stitched on this yesterday and a little bit this morning. It's Mini Whispers Max Color by, I think it's Melanie Dalon, but I'm not sure. Let me show you. This is how far I am. If I come close, you can see the coverage, the fabric between the stitches. But when you go back a bit, it disappears. And I have to get into this. Again, there's nothing really visible yet. You can see the first flower, and over here they are getting more and more colors in. So yeah, but her face will start appear around here, and I will go over the entire top section first. So yeah, but also really beautiful fall colors. The pinks, the oranges, the reds, the browns. I really like it. So this time I started up here in the diagonal, and I will finish up this block, so an entire diagonal is done. And I think this is the, if this block is done, it will be 700 stitches added to the piece. And the next diagonal will be one longer, so my diagonals are mostly 8 stitches blocks. Hello. 8 blocks high, and yeah, I really like it. So that one. Then I have, what's this? Oh yes, over here is Deer Creek, Mini Deer Creek by Donna Gelsinger. Yeah, I think it is. And I worked a little bit on this one as well. He's so pretty. Yeah, I really, really, really love this one. I want to finish this next year. So let's get in closer. I finished up the diagonal last time. I started up over here in the leaves again, and I finished up his ear, so his head is mostly done. I think there are a few stitches underneath his chin, but his face is done. And in this block over here, we'll start the ear of the lady deer. Fawn. Yeah, so pretty. I really, really want this done. Yeah, I can look at it all day. Then I will get this one. Next one is Coda Storyteller. It's my oldest HAED. It's really big, and really beautiful. So let me show you. This is the top section for now, and it goes all the way down up to there. So yeah, I decided I want to work every month a little bit on this one, at least for a few days. So let me fold it. It feels like a blanket. So I worked on his face again. I have decided to go kind of by page, diagonal. So this page is done, so the next one will be over here, and I think I have 2 or 3 columns left over here. This is stitched on 18 count aida 2/1. I finished up this diagonal column with the bright yellow and the start of his eye, and I started up here. And what I do is I pick in a column the most top stitch that isn't stitched yet and finish that thread mostly in the column, and I will park it if I'm not comfortable counting any further. So yeah, you will be huge when it's done. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. It makes me so happy. I will fold it later. For now, I have 2 pieces left, and both of them I did a lot on them. So let me show you this one first. So this is Ornament Butterfly Portmouth by Jena, Della, Grottaglia, Maldonaldo. It's a guess. And I did so much on this one. So yeah, it's so pretty. I think last time I was over here-ish, and I reached the butterfly, and I did a little bit more on the butterfly. For this one, I'm now at, what was it? 12.22%. And this is the middle point of the pattern. And I will also do this in columns. I pick the lowest one in this one and work my way up, because I don't like counting. I make a lot of counting mistakes, so I make it easier for myself. I start at the bottom, fill in the missing stitches, and I think I'm here with this column. And I will finish the thread unless I don't feel comfortable counting, because I don't, this color may be continuing over here. So I will end it or park it. And it's so pretty. This is also a pattern I'm stitching with my friends the Stitchketeers. And I think Aimee, the globe trotting stitcher, is doing the full version of this one. And it's so pretty. And honestly, I thought the butterfly would be more greens, but it's beige, and yeah. It's really, really, really vibrant and pretty, and this makes me so happy. I couldn't stop stitching on it. I couldn't stop stitching on it, but I have to, because I have a focus piece. And the last time I filmed, I didn't want to tell my plans, because every time I have a plan, I'm abandoning it right away. So in the meantime, I did stick to my plans. So that means this one has a lot a lot of progress. And for this one, I will put in a picture of what it looked like last time. This is Mini Celestial Dreams by Randal Spangler, charted by HAED. And it will be a gift for my son. I started this, I have no idea. I have no idea when I started it. I think somewhere at the end of last year. I have a big hoop mark in it. Sorry. But I stitch on this. Let me show it first. It's so pretty. I stitch on this every Monday through Wednesday. And if I continue doing that, I will have this one finished by March. Yeah. And the last time I showed it, I was close to 35%. Now I'm at 42, I think. I will put it in the screen. It's so pretty. And it's going so fast with those 3 days a week to focus on it. And oh, it's so pretty. And over here, at the bottom, this is the head of the dragon that is sleeping over here. But I work my way from the top to the bottom. So for now I'm working in here and a little bit over here. And then I will do this bowl, and this is the sun, moon, and this will have stars. And this one will have marbles that looks like planets. And for the coming month, it will be a lot of blue. But seeing this growing so fast, it isn't that big. So, yeah, I really like it. So over the next couple of months, you will see this one a lot. But I'm not mad about it. I really like it. And my son does as well. So yeah, for this week I already stitched on this, but last month, this is the only one I keep track of how many stitches I'm doing. Last month I did over 8,000 stitches, and for me on one project that's a lot. So yeah, loving it. This was all the stitching. So let me get comfy because I'm doing a little bit of life update. So if the stitching is all you were here for, thank you for your visit, and I hope you have a really nice day today, and I hope to see you next time. And if you want to stay for the live update, hi. Last time I filmed, I just kind of was in the progress of ending my last job. Or was I already done? No, it was one of my last weeks. I've been working for this company for around 3 years with a lot of joy because the team was amazing. The best colleagues ever, and I really miss them. And on my last day, I carpool with my husband we work in the same city, like 100 meters away from each other. There's a road, one row of buildings, and well, it's close. So we drive together, and my last working day, I was crying. I didn't want to lose my colleagues, lose my job, because I really liked my job. I really did. But I created a situation for myself that wasn't healthy. And I knew it wasn't a good place for me to stay. I knew I had to leave to get out of this situation. There wasn't another way. But I felt something different. It felt like failing. It felt like giving up. Because, and I know this is so unhealthy, I am used to going on until there isn't any option possible. I go until I fall down. And I didn't fall down, so it was quitting. It felt like quitting. I know it wasn't. But my mind and my heart were in a different place. So on my way to work, I was like crying like a little kid. I don't want to leave. I don't want to. And I will miss my colleagues so bad. And going to the office and having something to do outside of the house. I really loved my job, the coaching for the call center. I really liked it. I was good at it. And it kind of didn't feel okay. So I went into the office. One of my colleagues was outside, and she gave me a really big hug, which I really needed to stop crying. And I went in, and I just sat there with a pit in my stomach. It didn't feel right. And I was literally praying for something to happen, because I couldn't leave. It didn't feel right. And half an hour later, one of the, higher is a real, I don't believe in hierarchy that way. A colleague from another position, he called me. He was on his way to the same office, but he called me and he said there was another project where I could kind of do the same job, but without the stress, and they needed help for 6 weeks for this project. And I really had to think about it, because one of the big problems is the company, not the, how do I say this? The management style. Let's put it that way. And they asked a lot of me, and I'm not a person who can say no. So it was, without going into it, it was a lot, and I was hesitant to say, okay, let's do this. But after some deliberation and talking to my husband and talking to this person when he came into the office, I decided to do it. 6 weeks is something with an end date. I could still go into the office and see my colleagues at least twice a week. The daycare we have for the kids twice a week is still going on for 4 weeks, which we also have to pay. So the 6 weeks would bridge that gap. And it just felt okay, like this is what I need. So for the past, I took 1 week off, 1 week of vacation. And I have been working for 3 weeks on this new project. And it made me realize how much more I did than for my function I had to. And what I'm doing now is like 5%. It is so crazy. 5% of what I did before through tasks. And I only do that task for the same amount of hours. My work week is the same amount of hours. And over the last 3 weeks, I kind of found myself again. I found rest in myself. I'm not that, I don't have short temper anymore. I have more, how do you say it? I will put it in the screen. Words are hard. But I like it. The next week I will be going for a job search again. But if I can't find something within the hours I want, it's okay too. I have the luxury that I don't need a job right away because most of my income went right to daycare. And that's crazy. They only went for 2 days, but most of my salary went that way. So financially, it isn't a big difference for us if I work or not. And that's even more crazy. The stress I had. And yeah. So now my mind and my heart are more aligned. I have rest with the situation. I made peace with it. And I will still miss my colleagues. And last week I went to the office again and we spent our lunch break together. And we had so much fun. And I know this will stop one time, but this is like taking it in steps. And that's nice for me. So, yeah, I think that's it. For the rest, I'm really enjoying autumn, the cooler weather, sweater weather. Seeing the leaves change, nature, enjoying the more rain. We had a really dry summer, really hot. And now it's raining a little bit more. And the birds are chirping again. Last week, and I will put in a video at the end, there were squirrels chasing each other. And I can enjoy it again. I'm not that overly stressed person anymore. Oh. A notice came up. I'm not an overly stressed person anymore, and that feels so good. And now I know it was the right decision. So I noticed it in my stitching. The first couple of weeks I went all over the place, and also now that has settled and I am more relaxed, and now I want to take on other things like renovating things in the house or a deep clean. And I want to get rid of all the stuff we don't need. And yeah, I like this new me, the less stressed version of me. I really like it. I'm really happy with it. And even with the world going crazy, I try to enjoy every beautiful, peaceful thing. My kids, my family, nature, things that aren't falling apart. And yeah, it's good. I'm okay. And now I realize how bad it was a few months ago. So I'm really thankful for the situation I'm in at the moment. And I finally took the time to film a Flosstube. And yeah, now I'm just rambling. So for the next couple of weeks, yeah, let's keep it at that. I don't know when I will film again. For the next couple of weeks, I have a meetup planned with the Stitchketeers. We're going to Drachten again. I think it's next week, and I can't wait to see the girls again. It's so nice to spend some time together. And I'm planning to do some sewing and spending time with friends, family. Yeah, that kind of thing. Just positivity. And yeah, for stitching I want to focus on mini celestial dreams, and for the rest we will see. Sweetie, stitch what you want when you want. And I will post more on my Instagram, so you can follow me there for more updates. And I think I will be back in around 2 to 4 weeks, so let's say 3 weeks. And I hope you are safe and happy and are able to enjoy the simple things in life, like falling leaves or the sunshine or animals, your family, whatever makes you happy. Your stitching, of course. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye bye.